If you think your flood zone alone tells you what your insurance will cost, I need to clear something up because this myth costs Pinellas County buyers and sellers real money. This is Valentina Knight, your local realtor and licensed broker in Clearwater Beach. And I deal with flood zone questions on almost every transaction. Let's bust a few myths. Myth number one, my homeowner's insurance covers flooding. It doesn't. Almost never. Flood insurance is a completely separate policy, whether you get it through the National Flood Insurance Program or a private carrier. If you only have homeowners, you have zero flood coverage, period. Myth number two, if I'm not in a high risk zone, I don't need flood insurance. Technically, this is true if you have a mortgage, but for all of you out there, it is something to consider because there are many claims here in Pinellas for lower risk zones. We have water on three sides. Low risk doesn't mean none. Myth number three, my flood zone is all that matters for my premium. Not anymore. Since FEMA rolled out risk rating 2.0, your premium is based on your specific property, your elevation, your distance to the water, replacement costs, flood history, not just what zone you're in. Two homes a few blocks apart can have very different rates. Myth number four, an elevation certificate doesn't matter. Since it's not required for a quote, it can still lower your premium. If your home sits above base flood elevation, it matters. For resale, I always recommend sellers have one ready for your property, especially in a flood zone. Flood maps and base elevation get updated periodically, and recent changes have actually lowered rates in some Pinellas neighborhoods while raising them in others. This isn't a set it and forget it number. It can change. My best advice to all my clients is look at all of the data and make your decision based on facts. If you have a property that's in a flood zone, especially waterfront, there is always a demand. Just have all of your paperwork on elevation and how you have storm-proof your home. This is everything for future value. And of course, for buyers, if you can have the flood insurance transferred to you at closing for a savings, this is something to consider. If you're buying or selling in Pinellas County, understanding your flood zone is part of the homework, and I will help you with zone designation, elevation history, and flood disclosure before you make a decision. For your specific insurance costs, always talk to a licensed insurance agent. But if you want help understanding what a property's flood zone means for your sale or your purchase, that's exactly what I'm here for. This is Valentina Knight.